I'm Jamie Dew, and this is a show of strength. Hey, it's Jamie here. It's Tuesday, October 1st, 2019. I'm working away on a cold brew here that I made at home. I'm drinking it out of a pint glass. A pint of coffee. Weird. The 20-year-old me is baffled. I didn't start drinking coffee until I was 22, 23. Anyway, it's the daily grind. So we are in the midst of 100 days of change. It's been over a week now that I've been making some changes. The first of which I announced last week, which was a medication change. I'm now on lithium. It is an adjunct to my already potent cocktail. And yesterday I did my first round of blood work. Apparently when you take lithium, blood work is important as they titrate you up to the appropriate dose. Because I think I mentioned last week, the toxic level is almost the same as the therapeutic level. So they need to make sure that you're not going toxic. Which is, would I not feel that? I don't even know. Like you would think something toxic going on in your body you would feel. So I don't know. This is weird. I don't know that I'm feeling any results, but I'm not feeling any side effects either at this point, which I think is the best that we could hope for. I see my psychiatrist tomorrow and we'll go from there. Now, I want to talk about another set of changes that I've been making. And that is walking. Now, you know that I like to go out for walks, and I do my best to get out as often as I can. But I'm really trying to push my monthly average, up to 10,000 steps so that I hit 10,000 steps a day. For the year to date, I'm at 6,826 steps a day. So that is, I measure it every single day. I put it on a chart, and that is the average, 6,826. So I'm really going to have a fantastic October, November, December to make that yearly average hit 10,000 steps. But in the interim, I will be satisfied if I can make my monthly average 10,000. So for example, my monthly average in what month is it? It's October. In August was like 6,300, and my average in September was 7,300. So I increased it by 1,000 steps. So if I can do something similar for the month of October and get up a little closer to 10,000, that would be wonderful. But my goal is going to be 10,000. Now, what I really struggle with is the weekends. I will have 15,000 steps a day during the week, and then Saturday and Sunday come, and I just sort of lollygag around. There is a part of me that is very frustrated with that. And there is another part of me that is working on mindfulness, and I'll get into that when I talk about another change that I've made. Next week, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to talk about one every week, just if you haven't figured that out yet. Last week was lithium. This week it's walking. So I'll be talking about walking a little bit more. And the frustration that I have is to do everything, to complete everything, to be an all or nothing mindset. And being trapped in that all or nothing mindset is really difficult. For example, I recently started collecting some toys, and I drove myself bonkers collecting these toys in what should have been, a fun thing for me to do. Turned into this nightmare of me scrambling around trying to absolutely finish the collection. Not like, I'll get a couple figures this month and a couple figures next month. It was like, no, I had to do it all. And I had to do it all now. And that's all or nothing. And it's really difficult. It can result in careless spending of money. It can result in sleepless nights. And it did both of those things. So I really need to be careful. And I need to remember my mantra for this 100 days of change, which is I'm a work in progress. And I'm not going to hit 10,000 steps today because I said I'm going to hit 10,000 steps, but I'm going to work toward that. I'm going to work and make that a goal, and hopefully it will be a smart goal. And that's my thinking. I don't know if that's logical to you, if that rings any bells for you, but for me, it's my only chance at being successful, because I could drive myself off the other side of the cliff. You know, the cliff that I'm on trying to get better. I'm climbing up one side and jumping down the other when I do things like that. And I need to be real careful. So that's what I have to tell you about today. I can tell you the change jar has changed a little bit. Not too much. I put a little bit in. It's $10.31 now. I think it was at $10.01 before, so I put 30 cents in. And again, it's incremental. Over 100 days, hopefully it will grow and we can make a nice contribution to CAMH. That's what I have for you today. It's been a pleasure talking to you as usual. Be well and stay safe. A Show of Strength is a movement where I encourage courage. By sharing my story and other stories that inspire me, I can show you what mental illness really sounds and looks like. Join the conversation and our community on Instagram, Twitter, and our Facebook group at facebook.com/A Show of Strength. And don't forget to subscribe, share, rate, and review the show on Apple Podcasts, Google Play, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts.